What if the biggest royal shock of the decade wasn't a scandal from outside the palace, but a dramatic decision made behind its historic walls? Reports of an extraordinary meeting have sent royal watchers into a frenzy, with speculation swirling that King Charles has been forced to confront the deepest crisis of his reign. At the center of the storm stands Queen Camilla, while Prince William is said to have emerged as the leading voice calling for dramatic change. But what really happened behind those closed doors? And could the monarchy truly be facing its most unexpected turning point in generations? Let's take a closer look. For weeks, whispers of growing tensions inside the royal household had been circulating among commentators and palace observers. Although Buckingham Palace maintained its usual silence, many believed that disagreements over the future direction of the monarchy had become increasingly difficult to ignore. The king's recent health challenges reportedly placed even greater importance on long-term planning. As senior royals quietly assumed more responsibilities, discussions about stability, public confidence, and the monarchy's future reportedly intensified. According to the growing speculation, Prince William believed the institution needed a renewed focus, one centered on transparency, unity, and restoring public trust. While none of these reports have been officially confirmed, they have sparked intense debate across the United Kingdom and beyond. Sources close to royal commentators claim that William had become increasingly concerned that ongoing controversies, old rivalries, and public disagreements were distracting from the work of the crown. Rather than allowing uncertainty to continue, he reportedly encouraged senior advisors to examine every possible path towards strengthening the institution for future generations. It wasn't about personalities, supporters argue. It was about protecting the monarchy itself. That perspective reportedly found support among several experienced palace officials who believed the next chapter of the royal family would require careful decisions, even if they proved unpopular. Then came what some observers have dramatically described as a palace mutiny. Not a rebellion in the traditional sense. Not shouting in corridors. Not dramatic confrontations. Instead, insiders speculate that it involved an unprecedented alignment of senior advisors, household officials, and influential members of the royal establishment who quietly urged King Charles to reconsider several key aspects of the monarchy's public image. Among those topics, according to widespread speculation, was Queen Camilla's increasingly complex public role. For years, Camilla has carried out hundreds of engagements alongside the king. Supporters have praised her consistency and dedication. Critics, however, have never entirely forgotten the controversies that surrounded the royal family decades ago. Recent opinion polls discussed by commentators have suggested that public attitudes toward various members of the royal family continue to differ significantly. Prince William and Princess Catherine consistently rank among the most popular senior royals. Many analysts believe their popularity reflects the image of stability that much of the public associates with the monarchy's future. That contrast reportedly became impossible for palace strategists to ignore. As discussions continued behind closed doors, speculation suggested that William emphasized one central point. The monarchy's survival depends on public confidence. Without it, even centuries of tradition become increasingly difficult to protect. Then came the meeting that has everyone talking. Although no official details have been released, several royal commentators claim senior advisors gathered with the king for what has been described as one of the most important strategy discussions of his reign. Hours reportedly passed. Documents were reviewed. Future plans examined. Every possible consequence considered. Those following the royal family began noticing subtle signs. Scheduled appearances changed. Public messaging shifted. Several planned announcements appeared delayed. To some observers, it looked like preparations were underway for something much larger than an ordinary palace update. Then speculation exploded. Claims began circulating that King Charles had personally approved a sweeping restructuring of several ceremonial royal roles. Some reports went even further, alleging that Queen Camilla's title itself had become part of those private discussions. No credible official source has confirmed those claims, and they remain speculative. Nevertheless, the rumors spread rapidly across social media and international headlines. Supporters of the theory argued that the decision would represent an effort to simplify the monarchy during a period of transition. Others dismissed the reports entirely, pointing out that royal titles are governed by constitutional conventions and official announcements, not internet speculation. Still, the conversation refused to disappear. Meanwhile, Prince William remained publicly focused on his official duties. Every appearance reinforced the calm, composed image that has increasingly defined his public role. Royal experts noted that William rarely comments on palace speculation. Instead, he allows actions to speak louder than rumors. That approach, many believe, has strengthened his reputation over the years. Princess Catherine's gradual return to public life has also drawn widespread admiration. Her resilience during recent personal challenges has inspired many across Britain and beyond. Together, William and Catherine continue to symbolize continuity for millions who closely follow the royal family. Some analysts believe this growing public support naturally increases expectations surrounding William's future leadership. Others argue it places even greater pressure on King Charles as he balances tradition with modernization. If there truly were difficult conversations happening behind palace walls, they would likely involve careful consideration of constitutional responsibilities rather than emotional disagreements. Even so, speculation continues to paint an increasingly dramatic picture. According to some commentators, William's influence has never been stronger. As heir to the throne, he reportedly plays an increasingly significant role in long-term planning discussions. His perspective, they argue, carries substantial weight whenever the future of the monarchy is considered. Whether those reports accurately reflect reality remains impossible to verify. Yet they continue capturing public imagination. The possibility that multiple generations of senior royals are quietly shaping the monarchy together has fascinated royal observers around the world. Behind every rumor lies a larger question. How does one of the world's oldest institutions adapt to a rapidly changing society? King Charles has long spoken about creating a streamlined monarchy. William has consistently emphasized service and public engagement. Princess Catherine embodies calm leadership under extraordinary pressure. Together, they represent different generations working toward the same institution. But where does Queen Camilla fit into that evolving picture? That question has fueled endless debate among commentators. Some believe her role remains secure as the king's wife and partner. Others speculate that future adjustments to ceremonial responsibilities could eventually reshape public expectations. Without official confirmation, however, every theory remains exactly that, a theory. Even so, the dramatic rumors surrounding this alleged palace mutiny continue dominating headlines, leaving millions wondering whether an announcement could eventually emerge that changes everything. And according to those following every royal development, the most surprising chapter of this story may still be ahead. As of now, there has been no official announcement or credible evidence that King Charles has stripped Queen Camilla of her title, nor that a palace mutiny led by Prince William has taken place. Much of the online discussion stems from speculation, commentary, and unverified claims rather than confirmed royal statements. Even so, the fascination surrounding the royal family shows no sign of fading. Every public appearance, palace update, and official announcement continues to fuel intense interest around the world. Whether future developments bring significant changes or simply put these rumors to rest, one thing remains certain: the story of Britain's monarchy continues to captivate millions.